Fraudulent characters.
There are characters out there portrayed to be the best of the best. Whether it's someone—
Yo, chat, who's y'all single favorite character? Not anime, real life characters. I'm gonna say Homelander.
one that's been building up hype for the people watching, only to get folded in a nanosecond of their appearance, or just a person that's never about it and can't finish a job. This category of characters is known as fraudulent characters. Typically, people talk about anime characters being—
Your favorite character is Ahsoka. What about him? What about that character could be your favorite?
fraud specifically, but man, there sure is a lot of characters outside of anime that can hold the fraud status, so let's run through it. The first character I'm starting with, and I know this might be controversial, but Batman.
What that nigga Kid Carson say? I could be Batman. You could be Batman. Anyone could be Batman. You just need the gadgets. And that's a fact, nigga. Because look, Batman, all he is a nigga with gadgets. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's like a superhuman. That nigga's like an Einstein that's built. But I'm just saying, like, it ain't as cool as, you know, Superman. It ain't cool as Spider-Man, but hey, he cool though. And he got a fine-ass Catwoman.
Batman being one of the most iconic superheroes to ever exist has one major flaw. He doesn't kill. I've always wondered why Gotham—
Oh yeah, no, that's also annoying. What do you mean you don't kill, nigga? So you telling me someone could kill your parents and you're gonna look at them like, hey man. Like, if anything, I would not be afraid if I was near Batman. Because I'm like, well, what is he gonna— he's not gonna finish you off. I'm like, alright, nigga, eat a dick.
has been ran through with the worst of the worst villains to ever exist. But the answer is the most obvious thing ever. If I'm a villain in the Batman universe in another city and my other villain friend messages me like, psst, hey, so we know the hero's killing this city, and you're probably gonna die doing a crime here. But if I told you about this little city called Gotham, I'd be running my ass there to commit crime like no tomorrow. The worst comes to worst, I see a POV of this man like this, then proceed to get the daylights beat the f out of me. But hey, at least I'll still be—
Yo, Chad, they said this was Jeffrey Epstein when— I mean, this was Stephen Hawking's when he went to Epstein's Island. Take note.
Be alive and be up on my feet to commit some crimes in no time. And I know, I can already hear some people saying it. Well, Tommy, he doesn't kill because he has a strict moral code and doesn't want to stoop to the—
No, F that, nigga. It's an eye for an eye, bro. That's why I rock with other niggas that are just like, nah, nigga, if you kill one of my own, I'm killing 5. Tight shit.
low level of the villains, which I don't really understand at all, because if anything, he's making more innocent people die for no reason by these villains' hands, rather than just murking the villains, which is like 10 people. And by the way, Gotham has 10 million people, so that's killing 10 villainous people for 10 million other lives. And how much more evil acts is it gonna take to happen in Gotham before it realizes that this shit ain't gonna work out? Like, buddy, you've been doing this whole—
Oh, well, I forgot what I was gonna say. It be the same villains, bro. You tell him, like, that's the boring part I hate about comics, but I understand.
Peace thing since 1939. That's
bro,
85 years. How many more hospitals does the Joker have to blow up? How many more deadly riddles does the Riddler have to play on innocent civilians? And how many more villainous actions does the Penguin have to do? Wait, come to think of it,
What is this fat ass nigga's abilities? Damn, bro, there's no way you could actually be posed as a threat and you're
civilians.
And you're built
and how
like
many
this. Like, what can he do? I promise you, put a treadmill on this nigga, like, right next to this nigga. Oh, it's GG's. Eating? Oh, okay.
Villainous actions does the Penguin have to do? Wait, come to think of it, I have zero clue what the Penguin does. What the f does this do again? He probably robs every McDonald's he's come cross by. All I know is that he's up to no good. Like, at this point, you should know that the Joker is definitely—
Then he's definitely keeping Arby's in business.
Not going to change anytime soon. Apparently, the Joker's first appearance in the DC Comics is in 1940. And for a little reference, this man has been Batman's arch nemesis 24 years before segregation ended. 5 years before the man with the mustache ended his life. And yet you still have to take his life. Apparently, from what I've researched online, there is—
Imagine birthing a son and they tell your ass, oh, this nigga gonna grow up to be an amazing person. Strong as shit, gadgets, rich, you know, fighting crime, and then you find out that he doesn't kill the same nigga that so happened to kill you. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I would have been asked for that nigga to be swallowed.
Is some comic versions where he does kill, but even in those, he's
Wait, he does? Okay, never mind, he's cool.
Only killed the Joker twice. And to be honest, comics are kind of confusing. There'd be like a million different alternative timelines that aren't even in the same universe.
And that's another thing I don't like about comics, bro. There's some comics where, nigga, the strongest character is a squirrel. How that make sense?
Like, why the f is the Joker pregnant in one of the comics? Oh lord. This is why I'm kawaii and I stick to the superior comics. But if it was me personally, I'm killing the Joker.
What is that comic? Let me know right now, chat. I want to have the time of my life, alright? So please, if you know what that is, let me know.
And swooping in on Harley Quinn because yeah, scratch that actually. Don't kill all the villains in Gotham. I need Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy and Catwoman. Okay, I'm getting lost. The point is, it's a win-win. The next character we got is the character from Fortnite, Invincible. Before I even get into this one, once again, I can already hear it. But Tommy, in the comics, man, I swear, he's a different breed. Like, you just got... Well, I'm illiterate and at a 3rd grade reading level.
I don't mind him, chat. He's not that bad. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like sometimes what y'all gotta understand is certain characters act a certain way because what happened to them. That nigga got bitched by his dad. Did you see the way this nigga got dragged on the floor? Holy shit, you would think this nigga, you would think he has a degrading kink.
I'm going off everything I've seen in the show, okay? It's funny how Mark Grayson is supposed to be the main character of Invincible. And typically for a main character of a superhero show, you expect them to be going crazy and folding niggas at least a couple of times. But Mark is the absolute punching bag of the show. I could only name a couple of times where I saw this man actually put it in work. Every other time, he's getting folded by miscellaneous characters in the show. Like the time when the school bully started to pummel the shit out of him. I understand he got a hold back to keep his identity secret and all, but it don't mean you gotta get folded by—
I'm sorry, if I saw my partner getting folded like that, yeah, buddy. No, I'm okay. And it's funny because this nigga a superhero. He could have beat the shit out of him. He could have rearranged his whole face, make him like Stephen Hawking. My bad. No, actually, I don't feel bad. Stephen Hawking got exposed
by this future domestic abuser. Or the time when he was getting folded by this half human, half hybrid thing. Just look at this frame right here. If another man has his whole palm covering your head, you can consider that you lost the fight. This is more embarrassing than getting pantsed in front of the host. In another fight, he gets folded by this tiger dude, and he gets disrespected so badly.
You know what I'll never get about anime or comics, chat? These niggas will get their ass beat, stomach turned inside, blood coughing out like it's nothing. You would think they have HIV, nigga. But look, they heal the next day. Nigga, in real life, chat, if you cough blood, GG's, buddy. You have 2 more days to live. Prepare the grave. Get the life insurance ready. Because, but in here they recover. I don't understand. It don't make no sense.
The guy opens his mouth and licks the blood off his mouth after beating him up. Kinda looks like he's getting off to it. This whole scene feels weird. And of course we can't forget about, well, you know how this story goes. I think this clip sums up how that story went.
You should have died at birth.
The next character we got is...
You see, him and Homelander are the most amazing characters. I'll be real with y'all.
Greg Hefley. Now, I know this might seem like a little bit of an odd choice, but hear me out for a second. In the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books and movies, Greg Hefley's portrayed as the all-time GOAT. We read the books from his perspective, so a lot of times we tend to feel bad for him when something happens. But in all reality, Greg Hefley is the biggest loser in his entire town. Like, first off, why are you writing an entire diary book from your perspective that makes you have no faults? Which is why nowadays everyone realizes that the whole time he was just a sociopath. Was there ever a time you saw Greg Hefley doing a good thing just because? Hell nah, this man is no different than the greedy business—
What's good, Bash?
People in the Fortune 500s. Like, Greg will swear he's one of the cool and popular kids at school all the time, only to get shoved in lockers and be given wet willies by the bully.
And then, bro, it's one thing, okay, if you gonna get bullied, at least treat your friends right. I still remember that cheese touch scene. Oh no, bro, it's what, if you gonna get bullied, stop bullying other people.
It's like that one kid in high school who hovers around all the popular kids because he's considered like a third party to them. Where's my invite type of person. That's Greg Hefley. And we could also include a where's my hug app because Greg Hefley is one of the biggest simps in fiction. Man spent a whole summer with Holly Hills just to never get anywhere. This man would be having daydreams about how their future life would be and their future kids.
What do you mean? He just like me for real, nigga? I used to, bro, I'm not gonna, y'all don't understand. My first elementary school crush, I promise you, when I didn't have my first kiss, I used to kiss walls imagining it was her. Nigga, dude, yes, it was that bad. Yeah, Chad, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real to y'all. Some of y'all gonna call me disgusting. I don't care. I'm here to speak my truth. I used to edge, right? I'm not even joking to you. And then I used to flip to my crush's pictures to finish, bro. I'm gonna keep it a whole, I don't do that no more. I don't do that no more. But I'm just being real, dude. I'm just being real, dude.
Like, this is just a different level of the friend zone, man. I don't even know what advice I'd give my friend if he's in this type of friend zone. And don't get me started on how he treats my man's Rowley. Honestly, Rowley should have been the main character of the story because he was really him. While Greg was struggling to pull, Rowley had hosed by the line. And I'll never forget when this man Greg broke Rowley's arm by throwing a football at a tricycle. Notice that the arm cast was getting Rowley hella attention at school. So then he tried to pull up with a fake cast to the school just to get attention from people. Greg is one of the worst friends of all time. The fact that Rowley even sticks with this man still is shocking. Like, there's a scene in the book where he imagines Rowley as his dog in the future.
It's either that, my nigga, or bro just has, like, you know, one of those, you know, doggy kinks, you know? Maybe that's the reason why maybe that's the reason why Greg never got bitches. He never wanted bitches. He wanted niggas.
Have you ever thought of one of your friends as a dog ever? If you have, you need some serious therapy help. The whole Diary of a Wimpy Kid book series is really Greg gaslighting himself into being the hero all the time. The next character we got is Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. This little half-British, half-French accent kid always used to get on my nerves. The reason why I call Dexter a fraud is because this man is supposed to be the world's greatest inventor, has an IQ of 140, but not a single one of this man's plans ever work out in the show. How do you have a whole underground laboratory hidden from your parents and the public, yet nothing useful ever comes from it? Like, if we really think of it, Dexter could have damn near cured cancer at this point, found the cure for AIDS, but he does things like aging himself up in an episode to hook up with his babysitter. This is
Nigga, he just like me. Yo, Tommy, there's certain things in life that are more important than HIV pills, okay? Maybe Magic Johnson would care about this, but me personally, as a nigga that, you know, whose meat is normal, I want Ice Spice. I mean, I am of age, but all right, let me keep going.
This is a real thing that happened in one of the episodes. Never forget, even horniness gets to the smartest of smart men. And don't get me started on Dee Dee's ass. Like, Dexter, why have you not handled her at this point?
Why is she built like that?
She'd be prancing and dancing into the lab like it's nothing. With his smarts, he could build a whole...
Wait, yo, Tommy, what the fuck did you have to search to get this stock video? Yo, Tommy, you're searching meat analysis?
Military security system to keep that out because she ruins everything. But he don't got the wits or something to tell her to get the out. And the last character we got is Tom from Tom and Jerry. One of the most iconic duos to ever exist in fiction. But we gotta be honest with ourselves here for a second. This man, Tom, is a fraud. Tom and Jerry came out in 1940.
Yo, chat, wasn't there like a theory that Tom never killed Jerry because that means like the owner would have no need for Tom anymore or some shit? That was pretty cool.
Which is kind of funny considering it's the same time the Joker released and their two iconic rivalries. And yet has Tom been able to catch Jerry? Unlike Batman 2, there isn't multiple universes for Tom and Jerry where he's actually managed to catch Jerry. No, this man has legit never caught
No, what I'm wondering is how the hell are they that quick? Nigga, it's been like 80 years.
Jerry in some kind of kerfuffle they got into. And for the amount of times Jerry has done Tom dirty, I would have been packed him out. Jerry has done evil things like stick needles up Tom's ass. I wish this was a joke.
Where Jerry at? Yo, Jerry, I'm heading, dude. That just sound nasty, dude.
You stick anything up my ass, my nigga, consider yourself dead. Stuck a traps on his fingers, hit his whole foot with a hammer, baked him alive? I'll be wondering, what did Tom do to deserve something?
Oh, hell no. At this point, I'm killing you. I'm killing you and I'm leaving the household.
These punishments. Jerry might just be a psychopath. If he was a human, he would probably be a serial killer. The closest Jerry got to dying in the show was the one episode where him and Tom ended themselves. I still don't know how this episode passed to be aired. Like, this was insane. But even then, Tom was taking himself out too, so it really doesn't count. It's even worse that Tom is a cat because cats are known to be Mouse's #1 predator. Like, I could talk from personal experience, okay? My own cat will leave the house in the morning like it's a 9 to 5, then come back 8 hours later with a dead mouse in her mouth. It sounds up and it kind of...
Ew, no, that's kind of disgusting because they'll do some shit like this and then lick you afterwards. No, y'all don't understand how afraid of rabies I am. Nah, yo, bro, I don't think I would ever have a pet in my house.
is, but cats are natural hunters, so they just do that. Yeah, with all the widget gadgets Tom uses for Jerry, he's yet to catch him. So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up, really. I could do more, but I want to save it for a potential part 2 in the future, so let me know.
But anyways, YouTube, that is the most fraudulent character. Make sure you guys subscribe, join us on Discord, catch us on Twitch, all that good stuff, man. Waxer for life. Love y'all, and peace.